This is my Power Horse 7 horsepower plate compactor I just had delivered from Northern Tool. This is where it came in this this box here. It's came in pretty good condition. It's has a little bit of a scratch on the paint right there, but no biggie. Box was slightly damaged. It came with some accessories. It has a funnel, I guess, to put the oil in. It's got a spare air cleaner and some belts and a spark plug wrench. So nice to have some spare parts. And this box that it came in, it's got it's put together with these sheet metal tabs, so you'll want to be careful. I was just taking them apart here. Got those two done, and yeah, you probably want to wear some gloves so you don't cut yourself. Basically do that with all the tabs, and then you can lift this box off of here. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so after I got it unboxed, I leveled the compactor, and then I added 10W40 synthetic oil. I like to use synthetic in air-cooled engines. It has a higher heat tolerance. I filled it up to the top until it overflowed, and put the cap back in, and that was that. And then I decided to check the vibrator unit oil, because there is a 17 millimeter fill nut on it, and there's a little diagram that shows the oil level. It also specifies CCCD oil for the vibrator on the diagram, as you can see in the picture. And I was surprised I didn't see anything about it in the owner's manual. And when I took the nut out, there was no oil in there. Nothing at all. So I went ahead and filled it up with the funnel that was provided. I did some looking around to see what kind of oil should go in a vibrator unit, and I found that manufacturers specify anything from transmission fluid to 7590 gear oil, depending on the manufacturer. So I made the assumption that CCCD designation referred to engine oil, and I filled it up with about 3/4 of a quart of 10W40 synthetic engine oil, and proceeded. But that's something that everybody better check, because you don't want to run it without oil in it. I'm going to guess about 25 pound-feet for that nut as well to secure it. Okay, I used the funnel to fill up that exciter unit. I didn't measure it, but it took about 3/4 of a quart. I just filled it up till it was coming out of the fill hole. That's what it's showing on that diagram. And I put gas in it. One of the things, obviously this is a little different, is they've got a kind of a crankcase ventilation hose hooked to the gas tank on this thing. I assume it has a check valve or something in there, but I would just say I wouldn't want to fill this gas tank all the way to the tippy top, just to prevent any kind of leakage of gas into the valve cover over here. Anyway, I'm going to fire this thing up. I got the fuel on, put the choke on, and we'll see if this thing fires up. Fired up, first pull. To go. One thing I always say with these small engines, this one thankfully has a drain valve on the carburetor. It has a fuel shutoff valve here, so I'm going to shut off the valve whenever I store this, shut off the fuel. I'm going to drain all the fuel out of the carburetor, because with oil, alcohol in the gas, you will ruin your carburetor if you don't do that. Okay, there you have it. Power Horse 7 horsepower plate compactor. I'm impressed with the way the motor performs. I have to say, I wasn't impressed with the fact that there was no oil in the vibrator assembly and nothing in the instructions about it. But all things considered, if this thing lasts, it did a great job pounding down this sand and rock over here. So I'm happy with it. I'm going to use it quite a bit. Thanks for watching.